Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Chetnea Maghfira. I'm from class Fabulous and I'm from BCL 5. I'm your moderator of Argument, the Statement of Issues. The topic of our discussion is the House belief that reading English is more difficult than writing English. And before we start, let's see who's here for pro and contra of argument issues.
Hi, I'm Kuita. Hi, I'm Lita.
Hello, I'm Anissa.
Hi, I'm Ruth.
Hi, I'm Sally.
Hi, I'm Fabiola.
And this debate will explore both sides of argument, considering factors such as vocabulary, grammar, comprehension, and practice applications. Let's see, and let's start with argument pro person 1.
So, reading English is harder than writing because we cannot control the vocabulary, grammars, and sentence structure used in a text. We often encounter idioms and complex phrases, making comprehension difficult. Understanding context and implied meanings also adds to the challenge. However, some argue that writing is harder since it requires proper sentence structure and grammar. While this is true, writing allows us to familiar words, where reading forces us to adapt to unfamiliar text. Thus, reading is more difficult because we lack control over the content.
Writing English is more difficult because it requires knowledge of grammar rules and structure. Unlike reading, where you can infer meaning from context, writing demands precise sentence construction, punctuations, and correct verb tenses. Mistakes in writing can change the meaning of a context entirely. Another reason that writing is more harder is it because it requires creativity. When writing, you must organize ideas logically, use proper connectors, and ensure clarity. Especially challenging for learners who are struggling with word orders, prepositions, and of course formal expressions. Reading is more difficult because each text has a unique text writing style, and unlike writing, where we use words we know, reading requires adapting to different author. This is especially and challenging in academic or literary text with complex vocabulary. However, some argue that writing is harder because it involves careful word choice and sentence construction.
Okay, for me, writing is more difficult as it requires grammar mastery, critical thinking, and creativity to ensure clarity. Unlike reading, writing demands logical idea organization and proper structure. Somehow, some people claim reading is harder due to unfamiliar vocabulary, while this is true because readers can use context clues or dictionaries, but writers they cannot use it. They must really understand the language rules to communicate effectively.
Reading is more harder because the texts are used synonyms and idioms with multiply meanings. Unlike the writing, where we have to choose the familiar words, also the reading it forces us to different various words, styles, and technical terms. However, some argue writing is more harder due to grammar. Why is this true? The writers can simplify their language. Also, the readers, on the other hand, must engage their difficult words. Also, sentence structures to make reading more demanding.
Writing is more difficult because it requires creativity, organization, and again understanding.
writing ultimately the biggest challenge.
And with the conclusion, both reading and writing in English have their own difficulties. Reading challenge learned with vocabulary, idiom, and pronunciation inconsistencies, while writing requires correct grammar, coherence, and creativity. Ultimately, the difficult level depends on the individual's language proficiency and learning style. Some may find reading harder due to comprehension issues, while others may struggle more with writing due to grammar and structure requirements. That's it for today. Despite the challenge, the solution I've proposed is more effective in the long run. With the right implementation, we can overcome this issue and achieve better outcomes for all involved. Therefore, I urge everyone to support this approach for the betterment of our future. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.